Looks like we're getting a new Marvel Legends Franklin Richards 2-pack coming from Hasbro. Is McFarlane Toys doing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? New Gargoyles from NECA, and a whole lot more. So let's jump right into it. Yo, you action figure enthusiasts out there, JC here, and welcome to a Friday edition of TNInews. It is just 2 days before Christmas, so hopefully everyone will have a great holiday weekend, even though it is probably most of us are going to be freezing our asses off because it is damn cold, and it is damn cold in a lot of places in this country this weekend. But nevertheless, hopefully, again, everyone has a great holiday and Christmas. But let's get into the news, and let's start off with something we were talking about last night during my live stream, and that is in regards to the possibility of whether McFarlane Toys is going to be doing some type of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle product. So if you missed the live stream yesterday, just to bring you up to date, so yesterday there were listings that popped up on a Canadian distributor website for a number of various Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle products. Now, these all appear to be products that you would expect to see, made for the kids, which generally comes from Playmates Toys. That type of product for turtles is usually something you see Playmates Toys make. But the strange thing about the listings from this Canadian distributor was that they were listing McFarlane Toys as the one that were making them. So that, of course, has led, many of us to think that, McFarlane Toys has, maybe even gotten a license from Playmates Toys, but is doing turtle stuff. However, when I reported on this yesterday on TNI, I definitely cautioned that, nothing was confirmed in that regard, and it's even possible that the distributor just made an error in their listings and listed the wrong company for these products. Now today, all those listings have been removed, which is not too surprising. I don't think these listings, regardless of which company is making them, was meant for public consumption at this time. So, they obviously erred in putting these up online this early. But what is strange is when you would click on a link that would take you directly to one of those product listings, instead of the listing, there is now just simply a Playmates Toys logo. So I don't know exactly if that means anything. Again, it's possible they made a mistake and the products that they listed were actually coming from Playmates Toys. But we probably are not going to find out anything until at the earliest next month, or not next month, but February during Toy Fair. Neither company is likely going to make any comment until there's some type of official announcement. So either Playmates Toys will end up announcing they're doing movie toys, or McFarlane will end up announcing that they're doing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle product. But until or if something like that happens, we're probably just going to have to keep speculating. But again, I just want it to be known that it is possible the distributor made an error and that McFarlane isn't doing any product. And the product, even if the product that was listed is something McFarlane's doing, it is still not really clear exactly what that product's going to be. So, I've seen some people reporting that this is going to be definitely movie product for the new animated movie. That is certainly, if whichever company is doing this stuff, that is certainly a going theory that very well will turn out to be true. But again, nothing is confirmed in regards to any of that. So just keep that in mind. Okay, now let's jump over to Hasbro and Marvel Legends. So as I reported on Monday, Hasbro did reveal a brand new product on Tuesday the 20th. It wasn't exactly the product I was thinking it was going to be, which was the Build-A-Figure for the next X-Men comic book wave, which they have revealed the wave, they just haven't told us what the Build-A-Figure is. But that is, in fact, what they did not show us on Tuesday. But that will be coming soon, because as I reported on Monday, that wave, that X-Men wave, should be going up for pre-order fairly early in January. So expect that reveal, that Build-A-Figure reveal, to come, fairly soon, early next year, which is less than 2 weeks away. But what they did end up revealing this week was a new Franklin Richards Marvel Legend figure. Now, not the Franklin that I think of, which is the kid with the blonde hair, which Toy Biz did a figure of back in the day, which is actually a fairly solid figure. If you have that one, you probably really don't need another one. But this one is based more on, I'm not really familiar with, these are from the more modern comics, so I'm not really familiar with this version. But, a teenage version of Franklin where I guess he's dyed his hair and he's wearing a Fantastic Four type outfit. And then along with Franklin, he is going to come with that Moloid head that Hasbro teased earlier this year in one of their live streams. So the character Turg is going to be included with the Franklin Richards figure. Now, Hasbro didn't tell us exactly how this figure was going to be released or when or anything like that. In typical Hasbro fashion, they were very vague about the figure. But it does look like this figure is going to be released as a 2-pack, likely with Franklin's sister, which, again, being I haven't been reading any recent comics, I'm not really familiar with Franklin's sister, but she is likely going to be the second figure in the 2-pack. So the YouTuber Rectangular was the first one to discover this. He's the first one to report about this. But Dan Young even seemed to kind of hint that was accurate, because he made a tweet saying there's also more to Franklin coming, which I assume he means the second figure. So I won't say that's 100% confirmation, but I feel like that's what he was hinting to. He also confirmed what I had told you about the X-Men Build-A-Figure, which again, that reveal will likely be coming soon. But anyway, back to Franklin. So we still don't know exactly when this figure is going to be released. Rectangular had suggested this was going to be a fan channel exclusive. I've not seen any indication of that. Certainly nothing going up for pre-order anytime soon. I know there are a couple of things besides the X-Men wave that should be going up for pre-order next month for Marvel Legends, but I don't think this 2-pack is one of them. So it may be that originally it was going to be a fan channel and now it's going to be a store exclusive. It could be still a fan channel. I don't know, but those details remain unknown. And when we get something more official on this, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Now, speaking of Fantastic Four, that Marvel Select Mr. Fantastic figure that I told you about last week, that is now available for pre-order at places like our sponsors Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. And then sticking with the Marvel theme, Hot Toys also this week has revealed images for a new Mantis figure. This is based on the recent Disney Plus holiday special, the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. So has very much a Christmas theme to the figure. So this is available for pre-order now at places like our sponsor Big Bad Toy Store. The cost of it's going to be $280, and it is slated for release next June. So you'll have it in time for next Christmas. And the figure is going to come with 4 pairs of hands. You're going to get a Christmas sweater, sunglasses, a Christmas tree headband, a giant candy cane, which she stole from Kevin Bacon's yard, and also a figure stand. So again, this figure, this Hot Toys figure, is available for pre-order now. And then for you Cobra Kai fans, we've got a new 2-pack coming from Diamond Select Toys featuring 2 7-inch scale figures. This is listed as the All Valley 2-pack. So you get new versions of Daniel LaRusso as well as Johnny Lawrence in their karate outfits. So this set is going to cost you $40, and this is available for pre-order now at places like our sponsors Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth, and this is slated for release by next June. You WWE fans, if you missed out on the Ultimate Edition Attitude Era scale ring with the Kane figure that was initially released through Ringside Collectibles, well, that set is now going to be made available on the Mattel Creations website starting on January 4th. So again, if you missed out on this one, you'll get another shot at it on the Mattel Creations website. Okay, and then finally for today, I just wanted to share some news on the NECA toy front. So they've been doing their 12 days of downloads where they upload high-res action figure checklists, and a lot of these end up having images of figures that will be coming out in the coming year. So of note, this week we got the one for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated series as well as the comic book series. So a lot of these we've seen at some of the shows and stuff, but just getting new looks at them. But things of note for the animated series, we're getting a pre-mutated Yoshi figure, we're getting that Mona Lisa figure, those set of baby turtle figures, a Big Mac, which I'm not sure if we've seen that one before, Bugman, Space Adventure Donatello, along with Space Adventure Usagi Yojimbo, and then also the Napoleon Colossus figure. For the bad guys from the animated series, we can look for human versions of Rocksteady and Bebop, as well as Baxter Stockman. We're also getting the Lotus character, and this guy, I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name, and I don't really remember him from the show. We're also getting the Mighty Hog and the Rhino Man, and then Dirk Savage, and then more human versions of gang members. So those are coming for the bad guys. We are also getting, again, for comic book figures, we are getting, for specifically the Mirage comics, the Triceraton Zog, the Shredder Battle Damage. I don't remember if we've seen that one before. A Foot Enforcer, and a Mirage version of Splinter. We're also getting new versions of the Turtles, so these aren't just reissues of the previous Mirage Turtles. They're done in a bit different art style. But if you missed out on the original Mirage Turtles, you'll get another shot at the Turtles with these. And then for the Archie comics, or Turtle Adventures as they're called, Slash, Man Ray, Dreadmon, and Jaguar, which all of those I think we've seen before. And then finally for the IDW Last Ronin series, Raphael, Leonardo, a Patrol Bot, a Donatello, Splinter, and then an Elite Bot as well. So I think we've seen most of those, but just getting better looks at them. So all of these are figures that should be out in 2023. And I previously told you about, for the movie figures, really they only had one new figure to show up with that checklist, and that was the Kino figure. And then also just today we got the checklist for Gargoyles. So again, I think most of these we've seen at previous shows, but just getting better looks at them. So ones like the Steel Clan Robot, Cold Stone, two versions of a video game Goliath, which those I don't think we've seen before, but two different video game versions of that character appear to be coming. Again, a lot of these we've seen from the conventions and stuff, but looks like some pretty good stuff for Gargoyles coming from NECA in 2023. Okay, so that's it for today. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything I talked about down in the comment section below. Like this video if you're so inclined, and please think about subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. You should also hit the bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. As always, guys, stay safe out there. Have a great, safe weekend, a happy holidays, and a Merry Christmas. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Hey, thanks for watching today's video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. And be sure to head over to the Toy News International and Marvelous News message boards communities. It's a great place to talk toys and win cool contests like $100 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store. And remember, action figures are great.